What's up, Sagittarius? It's nice to see you today. We're going to talk about your full moon cards here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and I do tarot readings based on zodiac sign following the energy of the moon. So we had the new moon a couple of weeks ago, and now we're looking at the full moon for August 3rd, which I was struggling all week with like weird energy, and the kids going back to virtual school and having to buy a new computer. Like I waited till the very last fucking minute. So the full moon happened like 4 hours ago where I'm at. So we're right on schedule. But we're talking about the full moon, which is the peak of the cycle, the culmination where things that you planted in the new moon phases is starting to show up for you, and also where we start releasing to prepare for the next cycle. I just had, yeah. Thank you for the visual. Okay, so we're going to do 9 cards, 3 cards for the overall energy, 3 cards for what the full moon is showing us, and then 3 cards of possible advice or actions to take or whatever else they want you to know. So 3 cards, the overall energy for Sagittarius, please. We have the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Okay, the Hermit came out for the overall energy for Scorpio as well. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, or if whatever, if you feel called to check out the Scorpio video, hit the channel name down there and scroll through until you see it. But the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So I kind of feel like you're not really doing anything right now. You're working on yourself. So I'll start with the Hermit. The Hermit is about kind of taking a journey to self-discovery. This is you getting in touch with your inner demons, your inner thoughts, recognizing who you are. The prodigal son story from the Bible. I'm not going to go through the whole story or whatever, but he's gone. He comes back enlightened. We'll just leave it at that. That's not accurate at all by any means, and I'm no expert, but kind of that situation is where you're kind of diving deep into your own psyche, your own situation, possibly taking time away physically from your daily life, your struggles, whatever. This is you kind of going on a solo path. Speaking of solo, this is an ace here. This is a 1. This is the beginning. This is something new. And wands having to do with passion, motivation, and spirit as well. So literally for me, this is the inspiration card. This is spirit bringing you something, some type of project to do, something new, a new path for you to take. And then the Four of Swords has very similar energy to the Hermit card. This is taking time, rest, very much a meditation card, again, which would mean going within, releasing external issues, releasing external gunk and drama, whatever. So overall, I see you kind of solo right now. I see you working on yourself, and perhaps spirit has brought this circumstance to you that allows that to happen for you, or there's just something that you're passionate about, something creative that you want to do, that you're kind of taking a step back to figure out how to approach that. Okay, so that's what we have for the overall energy. Now let's see what the full moon wants to tell Sagittarius. What is the full moon trying to show Sagittarius? That was an interesting feeling. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, I believe it's time for a change. That makes perfect sense with the Ace of Wands and the Hermit, going out, leaving, finding your own inner truth, and then bringing it back. That goes very, very... I don't want to say very well, because the Tower has, some, not always, it's a positive outcome, but it's not a positive process, if that makes sense. So we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is kind of being undecided, being between 2 paths and maybe not knowing which direction to take. Sorry. And then we have the 5 of Swords, which is kind of being defeated. We also have the Four of Swords. So, with the 4-5, that's indicating an order to things, taking steps. So we also have the Tower card. So the Tower is about tearing down the current beliefs, the current systems in place, now, if we go on a global scale, this is, the government crashing and we build a new government. Like, if you want to go that broad. But it's about tearing down your own belief systems that were incorrect and building them from your kind of enlightened perspective. Okay, this is bringing a swift change. Now, the Tower is struck by lightning, which would indicate something that happens very suddenly and that is unexpected. Lightning never strikes the same place twice, which I don't know how scientifically true that is, but like come on. it's a lot of space to cover, and lightning's not as small as the little zigzags we see in the sky. Hold on. This one just popped out. I'm gonna set it off to the side. It's not. I want to say intuitively that it is possible, because I believe anything is possible, but it is highly unlikely. So it's unexpected when lightning hits something, because it's unexpected. You don't expect it. Anyways, unless you're, what's his name? Oh my God. Out there with a key tied to a kite. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So I feel like there's definitely a swift change coming between paths, and something new coming in for you that kind of leaves behind, tearing down that old system, tearing down old beliefs, it's kind of more unlearning subconscious programming that happened throughout your life. It's just you become what you believe, and believing that not getting enough attention, like being very, very broad here. Not getting enough attention as a child makes you an attention seeker as an adult. That kind of belief system, that's what's kind of being stripped away, and it may not be pleasant. Okay, this is a card of defeat. This is to the victor go the spoils. So are you going to be victorious? I feel like you are, but you're just not sure. Okay, so I feel like this new moon brings a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of feeling defeated, but ultimately that feeling brings a change. Okay, this feeling defeated, feeling unsure, makes you dive in. Okay, this makes you dive into yourself, and it could be something very dramatic. I say traumatic, but definitely dramatic, that happens that you're not expecting, that kind of forces you to go in and kind of reconstruct all of the little things, all of the little computer programs that have been placed in your brain since your birth, and kind of helps you unlearn those. Now, the card that popped out and fell on the ground was the Four of Wands, which is about stability. Okay, so this is kind of a celebration. Like, this card for me is kind of weird because it doesn't fit with the element to me anyways. There's a little bit of debate about the elements being wrong that we've been taught, but the Four of Wands to me is about, like the hearth and home, which would indicate pentacle energy because they're earth and wands are fire. So, I mean, take it how it resonates, but this is stability. This can also be seen as a wedding or a union. Also, hello, do you see 1111 in there? So this definitely could be about a celebration or a happy home, or at least like having four walls. Okay, there's a bit of stability here. That's what that is. Now, that just popped out. I wasn't really trying to get any cards, so we'll see if that kind of falls into here, but We also do have another 4 with that 4 of Swords, which is about recuperating, rejuvenation. So meditation, kind of, again, more going within. But what advice or action do we have for Sagittarius? We have the World, completion of a cycle. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Holy shit. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles both came out as potential advice or actions to take for, oh shoot, was it Virgo? It might have been Virgo. Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't remember, but damn. Okay, so we have the World, which is the end of the cycle. This is reaching that ultimate place of like fulfillment. This is the World, kind of you getting everything that the end of the cycle would bring for you. Now, does that make sense with the rest of the reading? It will. So we have, I'm going to show you here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, if you're not new, you already know this, but if you have never seen my face before, this to me is my single ladies card. This is you making yourself. This is you being a self-made woman. Thank you. Very similar energy to the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is also possibly self-made. This is more I did this. This is more I did this. But, you know, the Queen kind of, she gets it from, you know, like she shares with the King. So not as self-made, but is kind of a woman on top of her game and who is not afraid to get her hands dirty and is very practical minded. And in the other reading I said this, but do these not look like they could be best friends? Like there could be a pairing. Oh, there could be a pairing here. This may be where this comes in that jumped out earlier, that helps you piece that back together. Okay, that tower energy where you're gonna have to tear down these old belief systems and build something new. Like that tearing down, that's the final. Okay, that's the completion of this cycle, and then building up a new tower and a new belief system based on your own personal experiences, your own inner knowing, okay, your own access to information, your own enlightenment, and then building a new tower from that. That's where the cycle starts over. And it could be that, you know, there's a friendship that maybe you could not necessarily seek out, but become aware of consciously. That way, you know, when the opportunity presents itself, you'll see it and you'll be willing to accept it. But I do kind of feel like this is a partnership of some sort. Now, these two ladies, I put the wrong card down. These two ladies feel like they are represented as female energy, feminine energy, female people. The cards are just energy. There's no gender in these cards to me. It represents, depending on how strong it is, a little bit more masculine, a little bit more feminine. It's kind of one or the other. For these two, though, I feel very balanced masculine and feminine energies here. These are two women who embrace their femininity, but they also feel very masculine in that they have been assertive in their journey and they don't take shit and they aren't afraid to get down and dirty and do the work. Okay. And Pentacles being about money and your home and your finances and earth stuff that you can touch, feel, well, same thing, taste, smell, and see, like with your physical eyes. That's, you know, it's got that masculine energy or that quality to it where they did it. They weren't afraid to get dirty. They weren't afraid to take action. And I feel like if you see somebody or an opportunity presents itself in the form of a person that embodies this type of balanced masculine, feminine energy, I feel like this would be a good kind of close to that cycle / beginning of a new cycle. And this may just be the person who helps you rebuild what you've already done the work to tear down, or you've started rebuilding after this tower lightning strike kind of event. And then this person, like joins you and kind of helps you build that up. Possibly from afar, but also possibly from very, very close, because this very much depicts a union. So, yeah, if that resonates, please let me know. I will see you in a couple weeks when we look at the new moon energy for the next cycle. Thank you so much for watching this far, and as always, have a blessed day.